Welcome to the Forbidden Knowledge Archive. Today we're diving into the incredible life and legacy of one of the most influential figures in history, Moses. From his miraculous birth to his role as the liberator of the Israelites, Moses' story is a journey of faith, courage, and divine purpose. Moses' story begins in ancient Egypt, over 3,000 years ago. Born during a time when Pharaoh had ordered the death of all Hebrew male infants, Moses' life was in danger from the very start. His mother, Jochebed, placed him in a basket and set him adrift on the Nile River, hoping to save his life. In an incredible twist of fate, he was discovered by Pharaoh's daughter and raised as a prince of Egypt. As Moses grew, he became increasingly aware of the suffering of his people. One day, he witnessed an Egyptian taskmaster brutally beating a Hebrew slave. In a moment of rage, Moses killed the Egyptian and was forced to flee into the wilderness to escape Pharaoh's wrath. He left behind the luxury of the palace and began a new life as a shepherd. While tending his flock, Moses encountered a phenomenon that would change his life forever: a burning bush that was not consumed by the flames. From this bush, God spoke to Moses, revealing his plan to free the Israelites from slavery. God chose Moses as the leader who would confront Pharaoh and lead the Israelites to freedom. Moses returned to Egypt and, with his brother Aaron by his side, demanded that Pharaoh let the Israelites go. When Pharaoh refused, God unleashed 10 devastating plagues upon Egypt, each more severe than the last, from turning the Nile to blood to the death of the firstborn. These plagues demonstrated the power of God and the futility of Pharaoh's resistance. Finally, after the 10th plague, Pharaoh relented, and Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt in what is known as the Exodus. One of the most iconic moments in Moses' life is the parting of the Red Sea. As the Israelites fled Egypt, they found themselves trapped between Pharaoh's pursuing army and the Red Sea. In a moment of divine intervention, Moses raised his staff, and the waters parted, allowing the Israelites to cross on dry ground. When the Egyptian army followed, the waters returned, drowning them and securing the Israelites' escape. After the Exodus, Moses led the Israelites to Mount Sinai, where he received the 10 Commandments from God. They cover fundamental principles such as honoring one's parents, prohibiting murder, theft, and adultery, and keeping the Sabbath holy. The giving of the law at Sinai represents the covenant between God and his people, with Moses as the mediator. Moses' legacy extends far beyond his lifetime. In Judaism, he is revered as the greatest prophet, the lawgiver, and the leader who brought the Israelites to the brink of the promised land. In Christianity, Moses is seen as a precursor to Jesus Christ, representing the law that Christ came to fulfill. In Islam, Moses, known as Musa, is also a prophet, and his story is recounted in the Quran. So, what can we learn from Moses today? His story is one of resilience, leadership, and the pursuit of justice. Moses also teaches us about the importance of laws and ethical standards in society. The principles he delivered through the 10 Commandments are universal, transcending religious boundaries, and continuing to shape our understanding of right and wrong. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the life and legacy of Moses. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Archive for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world.